Good morning and welcome to my channel. Today I would like to share with you my Huernia thuretii. Inside, where I keep it, the flowers look a little bit dull because the light is not as bright as it is now, but look how beautiful the flowers are. Actually, there is a wasp coming in. These plants are not supposed to be pollinated by wasps. They are supposed to be pollinated by flies, and maybe there will be a fly that will come. They are from Africa, and they live on semi-deserts where there are some animals that are sometimes hunted by predators, and the carcasses of those animals are left on the ground, and flies are swarming around those carcasses or remains, the bones, and laying their eggs there. Oh, there is a fly. There is a fly here. Anyways, they are designed, they evolved to look like rotting meat, to smell like rotting meat, and to attract flies as their pollinators. And they are, as you can see, quite effective in doing it. There are plenty of stapeliad species, because that's how the group to which this plant belongs is called, stapeliads. There are plenty of them, and some of them are more spectacular than others. This one inside doesn't look spectacular at all. Here it looks just beautiful. Look how beautiful it is. I keep it inside all the time. I think it would be much happier outside during the summertime. However, it's very attractive to birds, to mice, to squirrels. And when I keep these plants outside, the soft ones without spines, they are really damaged by whatever can damage them. So I keep them inside. And as I said, probably the light, the temperature, the fresh air would be much more beneficial for those plants. This Huernia thuretii in particular, but all other stapeliads that I have, and for the fact many other succulents that I have, for example, Huernias and Gasterias, I keep them inside mainly for that reason, that they are being poked or bit by birds or squirrels or I'm not sure what. Okay, I keep it inside, as I said. I maybe should somehow think of a way of keeping it outside during the growth season, but as you can see, it's not really complaining. The plant is not complaining at all. It's quite happy, it's thriving. So I keep it inside all the time. I water it very regularly during the summertime. It really likes being watered, maybe not soaked, but it doesn't like to stay dry. It tells me by either by having the stems shrunk and then dried up, or by if I overwater it, the stems will rot. So it's a very tricky thing to keep them alive. They are moody stapeliads, so that's why it is maybe advisable to have 2 specimens of each plant, and they reproduce quite easily by cuttings. If you take one of these stems out, if you break it off, they will root very easily. You have to just let it dry for a moment so that the wet and freshly broken flesh is not in contact with the soil, with potential bacteria that might cause it to rot. And then if you put it in the soil and water the soil, it will root very easily, and it will grow nicely. I don't fertilize it. Maybe it's a mistake, maybe I should, but somehow I don't have patience for mixing the fertilizer and then filling up the bottle with the fertilized water. I don't fertilize very occasionally, very rarely when I'm in a particularly good mood. But as you can see, it doesn't complain. It doesn't show me any signs of stress or deficiency. Okay, so my Huernia thuretii. The flowers in this plant and in all stapeliads appear on new stems. Okay, so the stems on which the flowers are growing are stems that grew this year, this season. The flowering may take place throughout the year. It happens sometimes when the plant is watered more abundantly and it's warm in the winter. If there are warm sunny days in the winter, it might even bloom in the winter, but that's not how it is usually. Usually they bloom from spring to fall when the days are, I'm not sure, maybe when the days are longer, maybe that's the indication for them. Maybe that's the sign for them to be to opening the flowers, to start growing. Okay, my Huernia thuretii, again, beautiful plant which evolved to look and smell like rotting meat and to attract flies as its pollinators. So that's why the colors, stapeliads are never bright like purple or pink. No, they are burgundy, yellow, maybe whitish in color, brown. Beautiful flowers. Okay, I hope you find them beautiful too, because I am absolutely amazed by the beauty of it and by the cleverness of the evolution. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a great rest of the day.